When people think of royalty and extreme wealth, they picture gold-dripping palaces in Dubai, centuries-old castles in Europe, or sprawling dynasties in Asia. But few realize that Africa is home to one of the richest monarchs on earth, both in power and personal fortune. He doesn't just rule a kingdom, he controls an empire. He isn't just a ceremonial figure, he's a billionaire who holds real economic and political power. Welcome back to Wild Lux, where we uncover the untold stories of wealth, royalty, and power from every corner of the world. King Mohammed VI. This is the story of King Mohammed VI of Morocco, a modern African monarch whose wealth rivals that of Western tycoons, whose influence extends far beyond royal duties, and whose reign is shaping the future of a continent. Let's dive into the life, power, and fortune of the richest African king alive today. Who is King Mohammed VI? Born in 1963, King Mohammed VI is the current monarch of Morocco, a North African country that blends Arab, Berber, African, and European cultures. He ascended the throne in 1999 after the death of his father, King Hassan II, and has since ruled for more than 2 decades. But unlike many traditional monarchs, Mohammed VI is not a passive figurehead. He holds executive authority over Morocco's political, military, and religious life, and he also controls an economic empire that spans multiple industries. This combination of royal legitimacy, political power, and financial control is what makes him not just wealthy, but exceptionally powerful. His estimated wealth, over $5 billion, officially, according to Forbes and other reputable financial sources, King Mohammed VI's personal fortune is estimated at $5.7 billion, making him the richest monarch in Africa. But some analysts suggest the real figure could be much higher, due to the opaque nature of royal family holdings and offshore investments. Unlike Western billionaires who earn their wealth from tech or finance, the king's riches come from a unique blend of inherited assets, sovereign wealth, and private investments. Let's break that down. 1. The king's private holding company, SNI, Al Madda, the crown jewel of his empire, is a holding company formerly known as Société Nationale d'Investissement, SNI, now rebranded as Al Madda. This company is majority owned by the royal family, and it has stakes in banking, mining, energy, retail, insurance, telecom, real estate, and agriculture. Some of Al Madda's holdings include Attijariwafa Bank, one of the largest banks in Africa, Managem Group, a mining conglomerate involved in gold and cobalt, Marjane, Morocco's largest supermarket chain Africa Gaz, a major player in energy distribution, telecommunications and tourism companies across North and West Africa. Through Al Madda, King Mohammed VI holds influence over entire sectors of Morocco's economy, and beyond. The company operates in over 20 African countries and partners with global giants like Renault and Total. In many ways, Al Madda isn't just a holding company. It's a pan-African economic powerhouse, and the king is its chairman in everything but name. 2. Real estate and palatial property. The king owns dozens of palaces across Morocco, including the Royal Palace in Rabat, palatial estates in Marrakesh, Fez, Casablanca, and Tangier, and several summer retreats. These aren't just symbolic buildings. They're multi-million-dollar properties filled with priceless art, traditional Moroccan architecture, and state-of-the-art technology. His private wealth also includes large tracts of fertile agricultural land, beachfront properties, and investments in luxury developments. Just the maintenance of royal estates reportedly costs Morocco hundreds of millions per year, much of which is tied to the royal budget. 3. Offshore wealth and international assets. The Pandora Papers leak in 2021 revealed that King Mohammed VI secretly purchased a £11 million luxury home in London's Kensington area via offshore companies. The property is just one of several offshore investments traced to the Moroccan royal family, suggesting that their true wealth is likely spread across tax havens and foreign investments. While offshore accounts aren't illegal, they highlight the level of global financial access and discretion the king enjoys, typical of ultra-high net worth individuals. The king's power over Morocco's economy. What makes King Mohammed VI different from a typical billionaire is that his financial empire is deeply intertwined with Morocco's national economy. When royal companies invest, entire industries follow. When they divest, markets tremble. And because Al Madda is viewed as an arm of royal power, it receives preferential treatment in policy, contracts, and financing. For example, During Morocco's economic reforms, state-owned enterprises were privatized, and royal-linked companies snapped them up at favorable terms. As a result, the royal family has direct influence over the banking system, mining sector, energy prices, and job creation. Criticism and controversy. With great wealth comes scrutiny. Critics argue that King Mohammed VI's dual role as head of state and business mogul creates conflicts of interest. They say the royal family's dominance stifles competition and reinforces income inequality. Some point to the fact that Morocco ranks poorly on wealth distribution, with rural poverty and unemployment still high, while royal wealth continues to grow. There's also tension around freedom of speech and press, especially when journalists or activists question royal finances or criticize the monarchy. Still, many Moroccans see the king as a symbol of stability and modernization, especially compared to political chaos in neighboring countries. Modern reforms and public image. King Mohammed VI has made efforts to modernize both Morocco's economy and his monarchy's image. He's promoted renewable energy, turning Morocco into a leader in solar and wind power. He's expanded infrastructure and trade with the rest of Africa. And he's positioned Morocco as a diplomatic bridge between Europe, the Arab world, and sub-Saharan Africa. He also maintains a carefully crafted public image, often seen in designer sunglasses, driving luxury cars, or meeting with celebrities and business leaders. He's not just a king. He's a global brand. How rich is he compared to other monarchs? To put it into perspective, King Charles III, UK, $600 million. King Salman of Saudi Arabia, $18 billion, family wealth higher, Sultan of Brunei, $28 billion. King Mohammed VI, $5.70 plus billion, likely more off the record, so while he isn't the richest monarch in absolute terms, he is the richest on the African continent, by a wide margin. No other African royal comes close to his combination of personal wealth, business ownership, and national economic influence. A king in the age of capital. King Mohammed VI represents a new kind of royalty, one that blends ancient legitimacy with modern capitalism. He's not just ruling a nation, he's running an empire. He oversees a country, owns massive corporations, controls critical resources, and maintains a global investment portfolio. His influence stretches from dusty Moroccan villages to London boardrooms and African stock exchanges. In a continent full of presidents, prime ministers, and military leaders, King Mohammed VI remains a rare figure, a monarch, a mogul, and a multi-billionaire, all in one. So, what do you think? Is King Mohammed VI a modern visionary, or a royal magnate who's quietly built a business empire? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing your takes on power and legacy. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a story from the world's elite. Thanks for watching Wild Lux, where royalty meets reality, and wealth is just the beginning.